is our water system currently. You know, it's kind of crazy because it's covered in insulation, but you know, we've had some cold weather. I don't know if you can see very well. We got our water pump, our filtration, a foot valve, you know, incoming, outgoing. All of that is up underneath this cover that we catch rain off of. So I made this box right here to insulate our pump, and so far the box is working great. Right now our pump is not functioning properly. Now I don't know if it's because of the pump, or is the foot valve bad, or what in the world, but I am real sick and tired of every year redoing this entire system. I've got to get something that works. Now last year, late last year, I bought a 26 gallon pressure tank, and I want to get a shallow well pump and the pressure tank, and then I want to put additional filtration in line, which means I have to redo this whole thing. Okay, so today I'm out here measuring and figuring, and once I start working on the water, we will have no water until I'm done. So I'm trying to have a good plan. I'm going to use these insulated panels like I made this box out of, and I'm going to insulate panel this whole 6-foot area right underneath here and enclose it. So 6 feet all the way across. And then I'm going to put my pressure tank. I'm going to put my new well pump. I want to mount the filters on that new insulated wall. Once I get the wall built, then I have to put holes in it to have our water lines go through. And then how's that going to look? Where is it going to be? I have to remove this whole system here. I have cutoff valves here, but I think they're too close. I'm going to have to cut them off back there. So I got to figure this out. I got to get it on paper. I've got a notebook. I did some preliminary drawings on it, and I want to sketch it out exactly the way it needs to be. But once I get this insulated panel here, we don't have water until that's done. And I don't know that I can do all this in one day. Whatever.
This whole door?
Huh?
It's a whole door?
Yeah. Let's see if we can get that one. It's going to be a problem. I'm probably going to have to cut a spot in it. That grinder I brought in yesterday is on my dresser. You can do this with that. Not a hammer, but it should work. That's what I'm going to try to put the line through. So I'm probably need you over here to manipulate this line.
Oh, I'm about to hit myself.
Just kind of lift it if you can get it all the way up. And I'll get this in. Come on. Okay, now we got to get this down in that trench. Oh yeah. The problem is I'm a left-handed batter. And I'm having to do shit right-handed. So come all the way to the end. Oh yeah, let me get that bad boy. Freaking Arkansas rocks. Okay, we have completely removed the old system. And we're trying to drain the pump so that we can see if we can pump this bladder up, because if we can reattach this temporarily while we work on the other system. I don't like being without running water, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, what Raef and I did was dig out this trench, put this insulating board up. We removed the old system completely, pulled this whole thing out, because the problem we were having was the air bladder had no pressure in it, and we couldn't drain it without disconnecting the pump. So we disconnected the pump completely, flipped it over, took out the priming plug, and drained the pump. Then using a hand pump, we pumped in 24 to 26, I think 24 pounds of pressure. And then quickly reassembled everything and turned the water back on, rerouted where the water goes so it goes under this panel, and tested it, and it's working like it's supposed to. The pressure bladder is holding. The water pump is cycling on and off like it's supposed to. We have running water in the house again. Thank goodness. Now this week I will be assembling the new system, which will include 4 filters and a 32-gallon pressure tank and a shallow well pump, not this one. And that should give us a solid system that we don't have to screw around with. But this gives me time to take my time and do it one time properly. I'm not sure I have all the parts that I need for my pressure tank, so this will give me time to, if I've got to run back and forth to the hardware store, I can do that. My fear was if we disconnected this and the bladder was bad, we wouldn't have any water until I get it all assembled, which could be a couple days. So I'm going to stop this right here. We're going to consider this a win. You will see another video on me assembling the new system, but in the meantime I'm just going to take down the boards from where the old water heater was. I'll probably mount the new rack that I built for the filters. Let me show you. Oh, here it is. This is the new rack I built for the filters, and it's going to go up here, right up here, and then I'll have 3 sediment filters and a carbon filter, and that'll be fine. And we are eventually going to block in this whole thing. 2 reasons. 1, so we can control the temperature in here with our new system, and 2, so we have a Frady hole that's a box in case of really bad weather, and we can come in here with our dogs and sit out the bad weather. So, but I'm very happy to report nothing's leaking. The pressure is holding. The lines are working the way they should. So I'm going to call that a win. But we should be good to go. And I really appreciate my nephew Raef coming to visit unexpectedly so I could use some free labor. Thanks, Raef. Bye-bye.